Before getting into this video, don't forget to check out the sponsors of the series, OneFootball. OneFootball is a really cool free to download football news app which can help you keep up to date with the latest happenings in the sport. You can use it just to, keep an eye on your teams, live scores, results and fixtures. You can also use it to browse the latest transfer rumours in the world of football. There's also a pretty good video feed which can pretty much show you some pretty nice goals from around the world. So give it a go. Like I said, there's a link in the description, and best of all, it's completely free, so you may as well try it out. So guys, welcome back to another video, and welcome to my Team of the Week suggestion series. In these videos, we take an early look at the upcoming Team of the Week by reviewing the recent games in the football domestic leagues, and we try and identify some potential informs for the upcoming Team of the Week. The upcoming Team of the Week, as things stand, does not look too great, it has to be said. So hopefully we get plenty of big performances from players on Sunday. Otherwise, we could be looking at a pretty meh Team of the Week, to be honest. Anyway guys, before we get into things, if you could leave a like rating on the video, that would be greatly appreciated. In the comment section down below, let me know who you think could feature in the upcoming Team of the Week. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. We are very, very close to 70,000 subscribers, so if you could hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, that would mean a lot. Right then, let's get into things. We start in the Premier League, and on Friday, Sheffield were at home to West Ham, and they got the win. They got the 1-0 win thanks to a goal from McBurney. With this game being quite low scoring and there not particularly being too many high match ratings coming from it, I doubt we'll see an inform produced from this match, but you never know, I guess. In the next game, we have Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, and things were going well for Arsenal for a good 45 minutes. Like the first 45 minutes, Arsenal looked really good, but in the second half, especially when Torreira left the field, things just fell apart a bit. Then they conceded, then Aubameyang got sent off, and the game ended in a 1-1 draw. And with the game ending in a tie, I don't think a special card will be produced from this fixture. One game that could produce an inform though is the Chelsea game. And there are multiple candidates to come from this game as well. As you can see, Chelsea beat Burnley 3-0. There were 3 different goal scorers. Jorginho scored from the spot, Tammy Abraham got himself a goal, and so did Hudson-Odoi. Now, obviously an inform could go to one of the attackers for one-eye goals, but I'm looking more at the defenders because both Reece James, the right back, and Azpilicueta, the left back, both got assists and claimed clean sheets. So I feel like one of them has a really good shot at getting an inform this week. And with Azpi being a gold player, I feel like he has the edge. He has more chance of being selected. So maybe we'll see inform Azpi this week. Everton were at home to Brighton, and they won the game 1-0 thanks to a goal from Richarlison. One goal for a striker doesn't really guarantee an inform, but it actually could be good enough for Richarlison to feature in the upcoming Team of the Week due to the lack of standout options from the Premier League. So it's possible we see an inform Richarlison for his goal in this game, but as I said, I don't think it's too likely as things stand. An alternative from this game could be Lucas Digne, who got the assist for the goal, but I would probably favour Richarlison as things stand. Southampton pulled off a shock result away at Leicester. They won 2-1 thanks to goals from Stuart Armstrong and Danny Ings. So one of them two could pick up a special item this week, and I think one of them will, to be honest. Obviously this is a shock result and a very big win for Southampton, so I think they deserve an inform based off that. But it's also worth mentioning that one of the guys who works on the EA Team of the Week supports Southampton, so I think his bias may help force a Southampton player into the Team of the Week. But to be fair, they probably deserve it as well. So I feel like we will see an inform Danny Ings or Stuart Armstrong. Stuart Armstrong seems to have gotten better match ratings on most websites, but Danny Ings has been on fire recently, and I feel like he's got a very good chance at getting an inform just based off of his recent form, because technically he is the definition of an inform player. In the next game, Manchester United beat Norwich 4-0. Pretty big result for United. And in this game, there were 3 different goal scorers. Marcus Rashford got 2, Martial got another, and Mason Greenwood also got on the score sheet. Now I think there's two standout options who could get informs from this match, and I think they are Rashford and Mata. Mata got 2 assists and Rashford got 2 goals. One of his goals was a penalty which could go against him, but either way I feel like we'll see at least one Man United player in Team of the Week number 18. Wolves are at home to Newcastle, and that game ended in a 1-1 draw. Don't see an inform coming from that match, to be honest, because it's very rare that draws actually do end up producing special items. The final game to be played on Saturday was between Tottenham and Liverpool, and with this being such a big game in the grand scheme of things in the Premier League, I think it's likely that an inform could come from this game. And it's tough to pick a standout player, to be honest. Alisson made 4 saves in this game and kept a clean sheet, but with him recently being in the Team of the Year promo, I doubt he's going to get an inform this week. So I think the best option to come from this game probably is Roberto Firmino, who got the only goal in this match. Now we've discussed all the Premier League games, it's time to move on to the Italian Serie A, and the first game to be played on Saturday in that league was between Cagliari and Milan, and AC Milan won this game 2-0. And in this match, one of the goals was scored by Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he also got a decent match rating from Gazzetta, so there is potential this week for us to see an inform Ibrahimovic at Milan. Now this would actually be his second inform in FIFA 20, but obviously his first at Milan. Now I know a lot of people would like this card, but I think most people would prefer a flashback Ibrahimovic at some point in FIFA 20. Do you guys think we'll see a flashback Ibra? Let me know in the comment section. I'm pretty sure that if that card happens, it will be ultra popular because of what league he now plays in, and the fact that like flashback Ibra cards are always pretty nutty. Anyway, Ibra could get an inform this week, but another alternative is Theo Hernandez, who got himself an assist in this game and also claimed a clean sheet. So second inform Ibra, or maybe a third inform Theo Hernandez. That third inform Hernandez would be absolutely mad as well. Anyway, we move on to the next game in the Serie A, which was between Lazio and Napoli. This game ended in a 1-0 scoreline, and the goal was scored by Ciro Immobile. Now, obviously, he was in the current Team of the Week, therefore can't get an inform this week, so we have to avoid him, unfortunately. The next best option in this game is probably Lazio's goalkeeper Strakosha, who made 4 saves and kept a clean sheet in this game. There was one more game in the Serie A on Saturday, and it was between Inter Milan and Atalanta. And unfortunately, this game ended in a tie. Goals came from Lautaro Martinez and Robin Gosens, but as I said, there wasn't a match winner in the game, so I'm doubtful that a special item will come from this match. If one was to, which I don't expect it to, by the way, Handanovic could be a shout. He made 5 saves in this game. Obviously, didn't keep a clean sheet, but he did save a penalty. Now let's chat about the French Ligue 1. On Friday there was a game, and that was between Stade Rennais and Marseille, and it was the USAD who got the win. Kevin Strootman actually got the goal in this game after coming on, and he scored a late goal. Could that be enough to see him getting in form? Maybe, if he gets a good enough rating from L'Equipe. Next, on Saturday, Lyon beat Bordeaux 2-1 thanks to goals from Moussa Dembele and Maxwell Cornet. So it looks like one of these two will pick up an inform this week because they both got a goal and an assist. And looking at match ratings that I've seen, I am favouring the winger over Dembele. So maybe we'll see him pick up another inform item this week. Montpellier beat Amiens 2-1. And in this game, Laborde got himself a goal and an assist. So he's also an option from the French League for an inform this week. Angers and Nice ended in a 1-1 draw, so as you'd expect, I don't expect a special item to come from this game, but one potentially could come from the Metz-Strasbourg game. Their centre-back, John Boy, got himself a goal and claimed the clean sheet in this game, and their goalkeeper also put in a pretty good performance as well. He made 3 or 4 saves and claimed a clean sheet too. Nîmes beat Stade de Reims 2-0, and in this fixture, Pablo Martinez played pretty well, got an assist from centre-back and also got a good match rating, so he could sneak in. A good match rating from L'Equipe would definitely help with that. If you haven't guessed it yet, I haven't seen the La Keep ratings yet, and I probably won't see them till tomorrow, but we'll discuss them more in depth in tomorrow's Team of the Week predictions. So the final game in Ligue 1 on Saturday was between Toulouse and Stade Brest, and in this game there are actually a couple of candidates to come from it, with the scoreline being 5-2 and it just in general being a pretty high scoring game. I think the favourite for the inform is probably Charbonnier. He got himself 2 goals and an assist in this game, but there are a bunch of options from this game, to be honest, because as you can see from the screen, quite a few players got goals and assists. Outside of the quote-unquote top 5 leagues, we do have some more potential informed candidates to discuss. One of them is Diego Castro, who could maybe finally get that elusive next inform card. He got himself 2 assists in a 3-0 win for Perth against Adelaide United. And in the French League 2, there was a hat-trick scored by Adrian Grebic. He got himself 3 goals in a 3-2 win for his side. So guys, that's it for today's Team of the Week suggestions video. Obviously tomorrow we will have my Team of the Week predictions video, which will be a more in-depth look into the past week's games. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like rating on it in the comment section down below. Let me know who you think will get an inform this week, and don't forget to check out tomorrow's full Team of the Week prediction, which will of course include many more leagues, and we'll have my full 23-man prediction in that video too. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and as always I'll catch you in the next one.